Hey everybody, welcome to another high-speed Hangover Vidcast. It's been a while since the last time I did one of these. I had a couple of weeks off for various reasons. Now, Elric, literally half an hour ago, he said we'll start at 8 o'clock, and it's 8 o'clock, and Elric, where are you? He's not here. Quelle surprise. Anyway, I've got a cold, so I've got my tissues, I've got a can of cider, so I'm going to crack that open to, help my ailments. I've got about 6 or 7 videos to play for you tonight. If you want to check out more information about the bands, go to the link below. The blog post has got links to all the bands in there. If you enjoy any of these bands' music, make sure you go and support them, sub up their pages, show them some love, buy some merch, get the t-shirt, that kind of thing. Look who suddenly turned up, like 1 minute past the actual start time. Elric has just shown up. He can fucking sit backstage now for being an arse. He can fucking wait. That's what he gets for being so bloody slow. Anyone would think he was doom metal, the fucking slowness of Elric. I know, here we go. It's Funeral Doom Elric, the fucking slowest motherfucker in the land. He's not even plugging his microphone in. You're
annoying.
Well, it wasn't at first. It is now. But literally, what did you wait? You wait till a minute after you're ready to start before you actually start getting ready, yeah?
No, you know what it is. In discussions with, and I still am with people about the Vidcast and the
hangout and all that kind of thing. Yeah, cool. I've got a few bands. I've got a fucking cold, man. I've got to bring in tissues. I've got a cider to kind of nurse me through the ailments. Right, and I've not really done that many notes. So it's going to be a little bit haphazard as it always is, but fuck it, it's all good fun. Anyway, this first band I played today is from India, a band called Albatross. They started off as power metal. Albatross, get your cabbage nipples here. That's a bit of Monty Python.
The ice cream? No, Albatross.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a weird sketch. Yeah. But anyway, so they started off as power metal, became heavy metal later on. They just brought out a new single actually. So and I've got a video that comes with it. Remember a little while ago we did another Indian band, and they had a comic cartoon kind of looking video with like a serial killer going around picking up women in bars and murdering them.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the same person who made that video has made this video for this band Albatross.
Oh, it's a happy ending this time.
Oh yeah, I don't think it is actually. I can't remember if I've watched the whole video or not. But it's a new single called The Neptune Murders. So once again, it's I think it's some guy who kills women, and I can't remember if I watched the whole video, but he kills women and takes them out to sea and drops them in the sea or something like that. So it's another happy-go-lucky kind of theme. But anyway, Albatross, they've been around since 2008. They've had an EP, a split, a full-length album, and so this is their new single, The Neptune Murders. So before we start, how's things going with you? Anything interesting been happening in Elric land?
Well, I'm decorating a place at the moment with an extremely famous actress.
Ah, yeah. The one the woman from Excalibur.
I recognised her.
She was Guinevere in Excalibur, wasn't she?
Sherry Lungi.
Yeah. She was Guinevere in Excalibur, wasn't she?
That's what you remember. If I remember her from the Matters the Rest and the Kenko adverts in the 90s.
Well, I don't remember the Kenko adverts, but
they're brilliant.
Excalibur is a fucking awesome album. As an awesome fucking film. Have you seen the film? Yeah. Have you seen the film Excalibur? It's fucking kick-ass.
That was her first film.
Oh yeah, I think
a lot of stage stuff in the 70s, but that was like her first film appearance.
Yeah.
I'll talk to her about it,
Have you spoken to her about it?
Yeah, she's really nice. She goes, oh, that's when I started, she goes.
Cool.
Yeah.
You should get to do an intro for your show. This is Guinevere from Excalibur. You're listening to... Anyway, let's kick on with this this song. Right, it's The Neptune Murders by Albatross. Albatross. It's so long since I've done this, I forgot even how to do it. No, it's just this, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Just click on that.
Row, row, row your boat gently as they scream, sacrifice them for Neptune, who met me in a dream.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. The cheek killer cuts off their cheeks and then dumps them in the sea as like some kind of tribute to the ancient god Neptune.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're a psychopath, you know you've got to have your reasons. I suppose even if the reasons don't make any sense to any normal people.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a cool track like that. Because was just saying in chat, it's got good drums, good guitar, interesting kind of like background. The guitar was doing quite a lot in the background, like there was quite a lot of like an interesting kind of riff going on. It seemed to me. Oh dear.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, good stuff. So yeah, pretty decent. I need to get that. I need to get in touch with that cartoonist actually and say, could you do like a little cartoon for like High Speed Hangover podcast or Vidcast? Yeah, it could be like me whacking you around the head of a clock for being like late to the show.
Look,
Elric, it's 5 minutes past. Bam!
I can wake up and go, what's the time?
You're just so relaxed. Anyway, so yeah, good stuff. I was a bit you know what? I really put this show out really quickly because I was kind of like been late. I was kind of sleeping today. I've had a cold and like for some reason I just got really tired. Really? I had a big long sleep during the afternoon. I didn't wake up till about nearly 6. Yeah. So I need to sort of throw this show together at the last week. Lucky you sent me a few videos for it.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I'm still doing.
Yeah.
mid inquiries almost. You know?
Yeah. It's like getting stuff together, isn't it? Because like you said before, 4 tracks, 2 of them we can't use because of the copyright stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a shame. But this next one, we actually have played this before, and these guys were meant to do a hangout of us a couple of weeks ago, but because I was going to be Dad's, I couldn't do the hangout. I can't remember if it was because I was going to be Dad's or I was going to be at Lisa's. But when I'm at Lisa's or be Dad's, it's not really convenient to do the heavy metal hangout because you know it just takes up time and room and that kind of thing. But hopefully they're going to come on tomorrow night. I've messaged them back today and said, because they said they're willing to come on another time.
Yeah.
But this is Blood Swamp, who played one of the first London gig practically after the lockdown started being easy. So it'd be cool to chat to them about that. But so they're a doom post black metal band from London, best city in the world. Been around since 2019. Just one release so far, a 4-length album. Daylight illuminates a miserable world. Yeah, that's a nice, jolly kind of sounding album. Just over a year old that is. It came out May the 1st.
They played one of the lockdown shows for a Retribution as well.
That's right. They did a stream show.
Yeah, stream show.
Right.
They sent me music as well, so I've played them on my show too. So
yeah. So and hopefully they seem well up for having a hangout as well. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully if they're able, they'll be on tomorrow night. Anyway, let's find their video because the trouble is the videos on this system. It's not really easy. It doesn't put them in alphabetical order or anything handy like that. So you have to kind of like search. No, you have to search through them all. I know I've got this. Here we go. Here's
how many songs you got today, by the way?
Only about 6.
Yeah.
Maybe 7. I can't remember now. But anyway, here we go. Blood Swamp with Portrait. good stuff. Just replying to Nestor here in the chat. Yeah, I think Nestor mentioned the band to us before, Angeles del Inferno, but I'm sure I looked them up. I couldn't find them. But yes, I don't know if you can send us a track or a link or something, Nestor, and if we're able to, we'll play them on a future show, or I can do a reaction video to them as well, maybe. If because I've not checked those guys out yet. But yeah, that was Blood Swamp. We know them. I love that. It's got a very brooding kind of claustrophobic kind of tone to it. Do you think so?
Yeah, and I also really love the that effect on the guitar, especially towards the end. I don't know what they're running it through, like a flange of some sort, but it's just cool sounding, you know. But yeah, really good. I've played that track on my show before, and good stuff.
Yeah, I haven't heard any other stuff by them yet, but if it's all of that quality, then it's going to be good, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how much they've done.
Just the one album.
New, aren't they? Yeah,
just the one album came out May last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, good, doing well for themselves as well. So they had that gig recently, didn't they? And hopefully we can get to hang out with them tomorrow. They've not got back to me yet though, but I have kind of left it a little bit late notice. Like literally the day before, asking if they want to hang out, but they seemed very up for it when I spoke to them previously. Anyway, next band you're going to introduce because you gave them to me, you suggested them to me, and they haven't got a Metal Archives page, and I always pronounce them Die-Cur, but you say D-Cur, didn't you?
Yeah, they don't mind because I interviewed them. I did interview him a while back. I know Ayers Kerr for years. Really, he's been around the scene for years.
Yeah, is that his actual name? Is the band named after him, or is he just his name?
I guess so.
Name after the band.
I don't know if it's a stage name or like.
Yeah, I assume he named. I assume he put his name after the actual band. What does Die-Cur mean? It sounds German. The dog?
Yeah, it's like Die-Cur, like because there's a German band called Die Krupps as well.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
So yeah, it might have something to do with that. I don't know.
Is it cur like in a dog, like a cur?
K-U-R, I don't know.
Yeah, but makes me think it could be German for cur, like a dog. But I think they say hound, the name in Germany. I don't know. Come on, Elric, this is your band, man. I expected you to come up with all the facts. Save me any work.
All the facts, and I will tell you all the facts right now. I don't think they're on Metal Archive because they're another one that sort of like people think they're probably not metal.
Yeah, they're kind of like they're one of those bands that bring in lots of other elements that kind of like Metal Archives can be a little bit strict on what they accept as as metal, can't they? They can be very strict in that kind of a sense. But they're kind of like industrial
more
kind
metal than anything else, though.
You
know what I mean? So it's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, they've been going since like over 10 years, I think, something like that.
I'm sorry, they play Retribution Alive every January, didn't they? It's like
every year,
every January, the first headline band of the year kind of thing.
Always. And
I've only seen him once.
Cool guy as well, like just super giving sort of guy,
Oh no, actually, I think I've seen him twice. Now. I can't remember. But
5 albums from 2006. They got a new one out called Regime, the unsettling march of world domination.
Okay, is this what this track is from? The Legacy of the Fox?
No, I'm going back to the EP they did in 2018 called All the Way Down to a New Regime.
Right.
And Legacy of the Fox, which is about the Intrepid Fox.
Okay, about the actual pub where everyone used to hang out and get drunk and so forth. And there was 1 or 2 gigs there back in the day. Not a huge amount in the Intrepid Fox, but 1 or 2. Depending on about the original Intrepid Fox.
Didn't you?
Yeah, we did a couple of DJ nights there. But I was actually saying that the old Intrepid Fox never had gigs, did he? I don't think he did. But the new one had a couple of gigs.
So the new one had a few gigs. Yeah,
pokey little stage, wasn't it? A pokey little kind of like area to play. Well, so anyway, this is the track, "The Legacy of the Fox." Let's check it out.
We never
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the idea behind that, like the legacy of the Fox, and like it's like in memory of a venue that so many people went to back in the day and had fun at, hung out, you know, listened to music, got drunk together, probably found partners, and you know, threw up outside in the gutter together, you know, that kind of thing. It's kind of like.
Go on,
it was definitely metal, wasn't it? It was definitely metal. It had a bit of violin in it. It says a couple of different elements to it, but
violin.
like you say,
theremin, synths. I mean, they do other songs that are more in the synth area, more industrial.
Right.
They mix it up. They have like people come on the stage and do talks and like do poetry and that. Like it's like they do all sorts. It's really interesting seeing them live. But I have to thank I thank Ayers as well, because I think he unpublished that so we could play it.
Yeah, I think he might have done. Yeah,
I don't know how you do that, but I believe
he took the copyright off it or something like that. I'm guessing. Yeah. It's kind of awkward because there's so many bands out there, you'd want to support them by playing their videos and sort of try and introduce them to new people, but because of the copyright stuff, it's just not worth you know doing, like, because you know you got chance of getting aggro with it. You know, it's like it's not good. Some of them it's all right on YouTube because it says you get copyright kind of claim, but it doesn't affect your channel. It's just like they're going to get advertising revenue from it rather than you. But on Facebook, because I stream it on Facebook as well, and I stream it on Twitch, and I'm a bit worried about those ones giving me any hassle, you know? Giving me.
Yeah, go on.
No, go on. I don't know what I was going to say actually. I was literally making mouth noises with no idea what I was actually going to say. I don't know what happened there. My mouth was. Yeah, your mouth sometimes just fucking does its own thing, especially when you're a couple of sides in and you've got cold. It's just like, I think my mouth knew what I wanted to say, but my brain didn't. So I'll let you carry on.
Well, it's interesting with the Fox, actually, because that's the picture of the Tottenham Court Road Fox. So I believe now is completely gone. I think it's flats. But this Fox did move to Archway for a brief time.
Yeah.
That was only there for, 6 months, if that. And that's where Retribution started.
Right.
At that Fox, I believe. And they had the regular shows there, but obviously that shut down. And that's why Retribution is all over London now, because the Fox shut down.
Yeah, it's like... That's why hopefully we're still going to have some venues to go back to once all this bloody Corona crap is done with, if it ever is done with, because it's dragging its fucking feet, isn't it? Let's face it.
There's still loads of people getting it, you know. I'm not even so sure fucking 19th is going to happen.
No.
There's still loads of people getting it. 20,000 people a day.
So many variants in that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Anyway, quickly talk a little bit more about Diker or Diker or whatever. Like,
go for it.
Go on.
I'll say go for it because I forgot to look up the notes for the next band.
So
you chat about this band while I quickly look up the next band.
It's interesting because I could have sent you one of their latest videos. They've actually done a video that's the full length of their album.
All right, that's a bit
like
long.
A 40-minute video or something. Like, you know, it's band's whole length of the album.
Yeah, I don't think the system would take that. I don't think the system could handle it.
But they're really, really cool guys. I think he's going to send me the album as well, which is nice of him, you know. But super cool guys. And the drummer is, I didn't even know when I interviewed him. I had no fucking clue. But that's Nicholas McBrain, which is the son of Nika McBrain.
Oh right, I forgot what you were saying there.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Cool, good stuff. But that violinist isn't a regular, though, is he? That was just for one or two. Is he, every song or just
every gig? Yeah, he's a proper band member now. Yeah. It adds an interesting twist to it. I quite like it.
Yeah. I like a bit of violin in metal. It's kind of like, for example, My Dying Bride, you know, Skyclad, bands like that. And it's got a good sound. The violin has got a good sound, you know. And one of the most famous violinists, Paganini, was supposed to have sold his soul to the devil to be so good at it. So, you know, the violin is the devil's, it's the heavy metal instrument.
Yeah.
There should be more violin in the heavy metal.
He did that, the blues artist also did that.
Oh, yeah. They reckon everyone's on the crossroads, isn't it? They reckon everyone's if anyone's any good at instrument, they try and put you down to like selling their soul to the devil. Screw like, you know, saying you've done lots of hard work there, well done. No, it's like you sold your soul to the devil. It's like people sell me, I sold my soul to the devil to be so good at podcasting.
Yeah.
I wish. Right. This next band is another one that you picked up to. Another one you was going to. Is this the one you was going to have a chat with, like you was doing an interview with, and it never went through? Or no, this is the one you did do an interview with, isn't it? On my channel.
Fire, you're talking about?
Imperium Fire. Yeah, this is the one you had a chat with the lady.
Album.
Let me put you on full screen so you can show off the goods. Show off the goods, and I'm talking about the album cover, nothing else. Okay.
yeah, I did do an interview with her, and she's, as far as I know, she still might come on to the show tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah, she might do. I mean, 7 hour difference with the time, because she's like way over the Pacific area.
Yeah.
It's like a bit Portland, Oregon, isn't it? But
yeah,
Imperium Fire is a project she's sort of had. It's the only album. It's their first album.
Cool.
And there's three of them. Her, Jason, and Brian. Vocal synths. Jason vocals, guitar, bass, and she's vocals and lyrics.
Yeah.
And it's something they've slaved away at for quite a while though. The kind of thing, and it's really cool.
So I've got them down as one album, Deliverance, that you just showed us there, came out Boxing Day, December 26th last year, on Heavy Gloom Productions.
Yeah,
and you say the band are from Portland, Oregon, symphonic atmospheric black metal. They've also had a split apparently as well. I think that was a compilation.
Right,
Pacific Northwest Symphonic Invasion.
They say they're the only symphonic black metal in Portland now anyway, so that's quite funny. But,
fair enough. So this is a track called Gathering Storms. Let's just find that in the bloody in the
Can I say about the visualization? It's a guy I also tried to get on, Jason Aaron Wood.
Right,
why his stuff, because he ain't published or anything. The reason why he sends his stuff out to get promoted, so he reckons that's probably the reason why you got a copyright strike on his. He sent it like a major kind of like distributor or something.
There's like publishing rights and all that kind of thing. I mean, some things get automatically tagged for like performance rights or whatever the bloody hell it's all about. But anyway, this is a
But this is all linked to, I'm still nattering away. This is my show today. These guys are all linked to Metal Devastation Radio, because she does a show on Metal Devastation Radio, I think on the Saturdays, maybe. I'll check that out. And Jason Aaron Wood is like a listener, like he's always on listening, and with that interviews with him on Metal Devastation Radio. But he did the visualization because he does video stuff as well. With that,
talented fuckers, as well as doing his own like one-man project.
Books
and he does books as well.
Yeah, and Shred Mentor is like masters in guitar. Yeah,
he's done a few different kind of styles as well, hasn't he, with his band? Doesn't he like do ones like my death metal, and another one he did with more like proggy? He's kind of like very eclectic with his
I wanted to play Sticker Fan, which is his latest thing, which is more tech death.
Yeah,
he's done doom death, instrumental kind of flamenco style albums, straight heavy metal stuff, a bit of doom. He's got another band with his missus as well. Old Sunuff, which is like a death metal, almost symphonic death metal thing. Like, so it's cool.
But we're not playing him. So let's stop talking about him. He's not on the show. Let's come and do a hangout sometime. Maybe he'll come on a hangout sometime.
I'll mention to him if he can. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So this is Imperium Fire with Gathering Storm. All right. Excuse me when I blow my hooter.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Was that a female singer?
Yeah.
Was it really? You couldn't.
Yeah.
You
She's
wouldn't-
brutal, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, you got a typical kind of a black metal style, but like I suppose in black metal it's even harder to sort of tell. Sometimes with death metal you can tell if it's a female singer. Sometimes.
Well,
But
she
no-
does the
But
higher.
I mean, always.
It's not just her doing the photos. The lower end is Jason, and the upper
Right.
end are her.
Yeah.
And the melodic vocal is her as well, of course. But
Right. Yeah. Good stuff. Good track.
Never work.
Don't forget, everybody, if you want to check out these bands, there's a link down below to the blog post where all their band links are, so you can go and support them. Go and follow them on Facebook. Go buy their merch, and you check out my stuff as well. While you're there, I've got all my links there as well. You know, go and check out. Go and get yourself a nice Grey Man T-shirt.
Exactly.
Get yourself a Grey Man mug while you're there.
Also, the interviews on your Grey Man channel. Interview I did with Trisha and also Jason, as well as on my Mixcloud. So go and watch if you want.
Yeah. Good stuff. Right, who is next? This is one. Have you listened to the? Did you download the Patreon show for this month yet?
Not yet.
Every month. Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, every month I do a podcast basically every Sunday, and once a month I do an extra exclusive show for my Patreons. And this month I've kind of done like 2 theme shows. First one was on Cull. Cole the Barber, Cole the Conqueror, Cole the Destroyer. That was like the one that's available to everybody. But for my patrons, I did a theme on Journey into Mystery Series 2 or Volume 2, where it's all like it was like a 19 comic book series, and I just basically took songs like that matched the song titles. And I think this band Genethliac that I'm gonna play for you now was one of those bands that I played, I think, on the Journey into Mystery themed. Was it the Journey into Mystery or was it the Blinking Cole theme show? I can't remember now. But anyway, I've played these guys on a recent podcast. And if you want to check my podcast out, the link's down below as always. Right, so what about Genethliac? Apparently they've split up now, which is a shame. But they was around from 2014. I think they've split. It doesn't say when exactly on Metal Archives, but they're from Salinas, California. Salinas, California. Brutal death metal band. They had 2 EPs and a live album. And this, I think, is from their EP from 2016. Vicissitude. It's called Vicissitude.
I think this could be the catalyst for them getting back together. You playing this.
Maybe, yeah, could well be. Could well be. Hi, Bill from Comic Max Musings, by the way. So this is Genethliac. It's I don't even know what that word means. This is virus. Yeah, virus-induced transmutation. Lovely. There you go. That's probably the next stage of COVID will be a virus-induced transformation, like the zombie apocalypse is coming.
Oh God!
Hope not.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that he injected the G virus into his own body? The G virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
Oh yeah, short but sweet.
That
Short
was
but sweet.
brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brutal as you like. That was virus-induced transmutation by Genethliac. At least that's how I pronounce the name. Anyway, some of these names are a bit hard to pronounce, but I think that's
Yeah.
95% right, probably, if I had to guess. Right, we've got
That's
two more
cool,
songs to
yeah.
go.
I was
Yeah.
singing along to it. It was easy
I bet
to
you were.
decipher the lyrics. Can I just quickly say, actually, a big shout out to Flavio, who's in chat. I know
Yeah.
that guy. He says
Okay.
Diker literally means the cure.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. He also
Yeah.
bought my book. So cheers, Flavio.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bought your book, huh? Wow.
Did I mention my book?
Ah, you have a book,
That's
Elric?
magic.
Tell us more. Tell us
It's
more
called,
product placement. Tell us more.
I can never remember what it's fucking called. I have to look at it.
It's your own
Fans
book.
Worldwide Facebook Top 40.
It's not exactly the most roll off the tongue
No,
title,
it's
is it?
not, is it? I could not think of. That's what it is, though.
You should have called it Me Like Hawkwind.
Yeah.
Me Like Hawkwind.
Well, my Facebook page is called My Hawkwind Book. So
Right, yeah. It's,
if you like Hawkwind and you're super nerdy, or if you're not even that much of a fan,
yeah.
you'll learn something. And actually, that's been a cool thing. Actually, I've got people to not really into the band actually go and listen to the band.
Right.
So that's arguably the best thing.
When are you doing your 90s Hawkwind retrospective?
I'll probably do that. I might not. I'm still listening through them actually.
Yeah.
Maybe not this weekend. Maybe next weekend. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, because you got your 70s. Because you do like album kind of like not synopsis. What do you call it? A ranking, album rankings, don't you?
Album rankings.
different bands. You've done the Hawkwind 70s albums, the Hawkwind 80s albums.
Now 90s.
Do you think you'll do an all-time one at the end, just like so you can say which ones you prefer out of the whole lot, kind of thing?
Well, I'm also going to do a noughties and 2000s. I'm going to do a live one and a compilation one as well.
I'll get a bit first. Let me just call my Ginwalla. Ginwalla?
What?
Thank you, Ginwalla.
Hello.
She's come to bring me gin. She's a very good lady.
She's the lady of the gin.
Yeah, and I'm going to give a cheers to my mum because it would have been a birthday today if she hadn't croaked it. So here's to my mum. The next two bands, last two bands of the show, both from Argentina. Just coincidentally. Right, next up. It's my mate Roy Neira from Mandragora. He's the drummer from this band. He's the guy who suggested to me to start doing reaction videos to like Argentinian bands.
He's right.
He said to me, "You should do reaction videos." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" He said, "Yeah, give it a try." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I did one. I said, "If this gets 50 plays, maybe I'll do another one." Like, because knowing what my videos are like, if I'm lucky if I get 20 views. And he went up to when it got to about 2,000, I was like, okay, maybe I should do some more of these.
You only get about 5 pence, though, don't you?
Yeah, so only get 5p, if anything, from advertising revenue. But right, so Mandragora is his band, a death metal band from Bahia Blanca in Buenos Aires. Been around since 2005. Just one release, though, official release on at least on Metal Archives, an EP from 2009. I'm not sure if this track is on there or not. I think they're kind of like. I think they've had a little bit of a hiatus and they come back and they're recording some stuff now or preparing to record some stuff. But this track is like, it's not on this EP. So I'm guessing they must have recorded it at some other time. Maybe it was a single or something like that, but it's not on Metal Archives. Anyway, so we have played this before. It's Life Without Soul. I think it's got Spanish and English subtitles on it as well. So you can find out what they're talking about. So let's just find that one. Oh, it's one of those ones I played a little while back. So I've got. Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh, yes.
Remember that before? That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, Stay Fucking Sick, man. That was Mandragora there with a song called Life Without Soul. I think I maybe get a bit daft. I've had 2 ciders and I'm on the gin and it's cold.
It's all over.
I think it's cold. It's kicking up. I was starting to feel a little bit. No, I don't think so. I've got no cough whatsoever. I think I get like an irritation, like a cat hair at my nose or something like that, and then I suddenly just start sneezing, and like it just gets worse from there. I think that's what's happened. It's just like something's like irritating.
For 10 years.
Well, I'm coming home tomorrow. I'll be back home tomorrow. So yeah,
that's that done then.
But I'm not coughing, so it's definitely not COVID. So it's just a bloody I hope. Anyway, so one more track to go. You know this one because I did a reaction to it recently, and you commented on it. That band Tercivel. Remember Tercivel?
Folk. Start playing it.
Symphonic power folk metal from Argentina, Buenos Aires. They've been around since 2004. Yeah. A couple of demos, a couple of EPs, 3 singles, a split, and 2 full-length albums these guys have had out. I'm not actually sure what album this song is on, actually. I forgot to look that up. Never mind. The song's called Cruise at Beer House Song. I don't know if Cruise at is a type of beer or whether it's a place where the beer house is situated. But I quite like this track. It was pretty cool. I did a reaction to it. Someone suggested it to me. It's kind of like it's very keyboard driven, and I'm not sure if it's proper electric guitars or acoustic guitars.
This one.
When I was looking at the pictures, they were coming with the video. It looked like there was every time I saw it, they're just holding acoustic guitars. So it's got
folk. This is just straight up folk. I don't think there's any metal in there. There's no guitar, distorted guitar, is there?
Maybe not. It's kind of like very much folk, maybe big folk, small metal, but there's definitely it's got that kind of vibe of like your Fin Trolls.
Yeah, it's heavy still, you know.
Hey, say hi to Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Horns up, brother. Right, so let's play this track then. Tercivel with Cruise at Beer House Song. And you got to try and join me with the haze. There's a few haze in here.
There is,
and sway around with your drink in your hand. So yeah. die, 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 die. Whoa!
It's not something you'd expect come from Argentina, is it? It's like, but you know, beer is universal, as they say.
Absolutely, yeah, beer is universal.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like we
You're right,
know
it's kind of weird.
Joe Carly and the Old Dry Skulls, even though it's different. It's like that kind of dark kind of folk, isn't it? Like, I suppose it lends itself to metal in a way.
It kind of feels like metal somehow. It feels like you say, there's not really much in the way of like electric guitar in there, is there? There's a bit of acoustic guitar at the end, and you got that kind of like the keyboard sound all the way through. But I think it's the delivery makes it sound metal to me, like in the singing and that. Like it's got like the beats of it makes it feel like it's a metal band. When you look at the instruments, you go, actually, when you mention it, it's just kind of like keyboards. And there's drums as well, isn't there? Sure, there's drums.
Yeah, but I mean, they put themselves down as extreme folk metal. So is this like a one-off? Are they metal usually or something?
Yeah, maybe there's more. Yeah, maybe there's more guitar, like electric guitar in other tracks. But it's still definitely, I don't know, I still kind of think it's got that metal vibe to it.
Yeah,
but
definitely like a vibe.
Yeah, Metal Archives accepts it anyway, so and they
are
the law.
Not Diker. They don't accept Diker. They accept them. That's what are they like, honestly?
Yeah, so it's kind of like you do wonder sometimes. Anyway, that's it. That's all the bloody tracks that I've got to play today. So I got dinner coming soon as well. So tomorrow night we're going to be doing a heavy metal hangout. Andrew, if you want to come on the heavy metal hangout, I've been saying to you for ages, mate. If you want to come and hang out with some British metal heads, feel free to. You can talk about your band, Sinedra. I think we played them before on here, actually. Sinedra. We did play a track video by them once before.
Yeah. I've played them on my show.
Sinedra?
Yeah. Is that who?
Sinedra.
Oh, Sinedra. No,
Sinedra.
AxMinister, the Russian band.
Oh, right, no. I don't know them. I don't know. There's so many bands with so many
similar names there.
Similar kind of names. Right.
Can I just quickly say,
of course,
Ed Kura does want to come on, but he's actually busy this Friday, so he'll hopefully make another one. And it's funny, we were talking about how the copyright strike thing, how bands, I think half the time don't know. It's like, so I was trying to get Sacrilege on there, and like Bill, the main guy, Sacrilege, oh yeah, cheers, go for it. And it's like, I knew it wouldn't. It's like a proper video.
Yeah.
And they're signed, so
But
I thought I'd give it a go.
Imagine all that kind of thing. It must be the blinking label that are getting any ad revenue out of it. So you kind of wonder to yourself, like, are the band getting cut out where they shouldn't be or something? I don't bloody know.
I don't know. It works more than me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Jeff from Sacrilege is a mate of mine, so he'll come on to Friday night.
Yeah, they can still come on, even if we can't play their music.
Yeah.
But the thing is, as well, what we could do is we could find a bit of live footage and play that, because they're normal, because you can't the bots can't detect the tracks so well because it's live, So
there's loads of live stuff out on YouTube. So
so let's find a live track maybe and see if we can play that.
There's even because they're an old new wave of British heavy metal band, but they never released anything. But they ended up on this TV show. It completely shocked Bill. A famous TV show in the 80s. So there's like one footage of them in 1983.
Okay,
and then they split for years and then got back together. So you could probably find that, but there's loads of live footage. Yeah.
Right, time to bugger off then.
Yeah.
If you like any of the bands today, the link down below takes you to the blog where you can find their pages. Go and sub them up, go follow them, go buy their merch, get the t-shirt and all that stuff. Follow me and Elric and us on our pages. Elric's Monday 7 till 9, Metal Devastation Radio, Into the Pit.
Yeah,
and
the link 78 this week.
Right, you're doing a 78 special. Check out my podcast as well. Like I say, got loads. All the podcasts are on the blog. You can check those out. And if you want to help out the show, help out the YouTube channel, they've got a Patreon where you'll get an extra exclusive show every month if you sign up for that. If you dig your metal. But anyway, we're out of here. Let's play out with the traditional video.
Yeah.